Hey everyone, and welcome back to successvault. Thanks to Amazon, it's never been easier to become an online retailer. Just in the US alone, Amazon offers up nearly 2.5 billion customers every month. They've spent over 20 years building market trust, which means your products sell fast. And thanks to helpful services like Fulfillment by Amazon, FBA, and Amazon Seller Central, you can almost run your entire business on autopilot. Today, we're going to be talking about the 15 steps to make money with Amazon FBA. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you don't want to miss an essential step to start selling great products with Amazon FBA. Number 15. Choose a product. In order to start selling on Amazon, you need to have a product to sell. Maybe you start off with a list of 10 items and narrow it down to just 3. Then you do some research and find that one item that you're ready to sell. To start off with, you only need to sell one item, and once you figure out what you want to sell, you need to find a supplier, as discussed later on in this list. When choosing a product, do some research to see what's hot at the moment. People love trends and will buy anything that's trending, but make sure that the items will be trending for the long term and it isn't something that will die out in a month or two. Number 14. Third-party inspections. Third-party inspections are a necessary step when placing a new order with a supplier. You have yet to build a relationship with that supplier, so it is important to pay an inspector to inspect the items that you will receive from these suppliers. You don't know if the product will be good enough to sell, so this step will help you to determine that. They will then either pass or fail the supplier. If they fail your product, you will know to either not continue with that supplier or ask them to fix the products. If they pass, then great. Continue on and build your relationship with them. Number 13. Get samples from suppliers. Getting samples from a supplier is really important. This is so you know which supplier to choose as your main source. It is recommended that you reach out to 10 suppliers and get samples from all of them. From there, you can narrow down your list of suppliers and figure out which one is the best for your circumstance. Narrow it down to just 3 suppliers. Figure out which had the best communication, best products, and best prices. With Amazon FBA, you aren't looking to invest in something new. Just find manufacturers that sell products that you can then put your brand name on. That is why it's important to find the best suppliers, and getting these samples helps out. Number 12. Create a listing to create an inbound shipping order. Now you need to go to your account and create a listing. This listing doesn't need to be perfect, it is just a rough one. This is because you will next need to create an inbound shipping order. This inbound shipping order will then show you which warehouse address to ship your products to. Amazon won't know which warehouse you will ship to until you tell them what products you're selling and how many of these items you have. The address they give you is now the address you will give to your suppliers. Number 11. Seller Central account. You will need to open up a Seller Central account. If you are a customer on Amazon, then you will already have an account. A seller account is similar to this account, but instead of buying, it is meant for selling. Try to open up a seller account as soon as possible because nowadays, Amazon's taking longer and longer to approve these applications. There are 2 accounts you can set up, individual and professional. Right now, you don't need to worry about the professional account as that comes with a fee. Individual accounts are free, and you can always upgrade a professional account when you need to. Number 10. How can I improve this product? In order to have the best product on the market, you need to do your research and look into your competitors. Who are they and what are their products like? Maybe you found a supplier that sells their exact item, and you want to order from them as well. You can't just sell the exact same item. You want to improve on it as much as you can. If you are selling essential oils, maybe you can add something extra such as special scents that your competitors don't have. Make yourself stand out. This will set you apart from your competition and eventually help you to outsell them. Number 9. Create an A+ Amazon listing. While you are waiting for products from suppliers to ship in, you will want to create an A+ Amazon listing. This is an incredible looking Amazon listing that will catch people's attention. Make sure your images look great and your descriptions and text are outstanding. It's super important because this is what your customers will see. A good first impression means everything, and if they like what they see, they'll be more likely to buy your products. Take great photos of the product too and make your descriptions stand out. All of this will assure that you have an A+ listing. Number 8. Market research. When sellers first start selling on Amazon FBA, they try to think of a product that they use on a regular basis. This makes them excited to sell. They want to build a brand based entirely off of that product. The issue is, just because you like a product and enjoy using it doesn't mean that customers on Amazon will like it as well. Similarly, just because a product is doing well in retail or on other e-commerce sites doesn't mean that they are doing well on Amazon. Make sure you do your research and see what Amazon users like. This will help you to figure out what to sell and how to market it. Market research is highly important in order to start selling on Amazon. Number 7. Find a supplier. When finding a supplier, you can source locally or internationally. That depends on the type of product you choose. If you're selling a product that may be consumed, such as a health supplement, it is a good idea to source that locally. Items like plastic bottles or containers can be sourced wherever is cheapest. Many will consider sourcing these from China as they're cheap and can be bought in bulk. There are pros and cons to sourcing locally versus internationally, so weigh those out if you are deciding on who your supplier will be. Number 6. PPC. PPC stands for pay-per-click advertising. This is something you're going to want to turn on. The reason to turn this on right away is that in the beginning, you may be on page 15 of the Amazon searches, and customers will rarely go that far into a search. With PPC turned on, you can pay Amazon to have your listing displayed on the first page of the searches. It's highly valuable to have this because you will have a higher impression rate, meaning more people will see your listing. This will lead to a higher chance of sales. Number 5. Logos and packaging. Logos and packaging are important in how you sell your product. This is how you will represent your brand. It is also one of the first things your customers will see. You can make a logo yourself or have someone else do it, and you can try Fiverr or Upwork. Custom packaging is always an option, but not absolutely necessary. With these custom logos and graphics, you can send it to your supplier who will add that to your items. It may take a while, up to 30 days, to receive the items, so do prepare for that. Number 4. Pre-launch. Pre-launches are very important. Many people skip out on this, but you should not. While you're waiting for your suppliers to send you your products, you should be working on your pre-launch. Your pre-launch is what is going to assure you that your actual launch will be a success. This is where you work out the kinks and figure out what needs to be improved upon before you go all out. It will also assure you that you get sales right away. That is important for the Amazon algorithm. Social media is important during pre-launch. You should have a small social media presence to build up a target audience for your actual launch. Number 3. Ship products to Amazon. After finding out which warehouse you need to ship your supplies to, the next step is to ship to that warehouse. You can send it by either sea or air, depending on your circumstance. For your first time, it's recommended that you ship by air since it's faster and less hassle. The downside is that this option is a bit more pricier. Shipping by sea will be a better option once you get things going with your online shop. Freight forwarders are a great service to look into if you need some help dealing with documentations required for shipping from country to country. Number 2. Launch. So, you've done a pre-launch, well now's the time to launch. If the pre-launch went well, then your launch is going to do amazing. So, sales should be almost instant at this point if you've done everything correctly. You should have a social media page set up for your business so you can announce your launch to your audience, who are likely going to buy it as soon as it comes out. You can even have a sale for your launch. Get people attracted so it will sell right away. Then continue to build upon this and grow your target audience. Number 1. Continue to market. It is important to continue to market your product. Once you first start selling, everything might be going great, but after a while, people will get bored. Continuing to market will keep your audience engaged in your products. Keep your social media updated, and also continue to regularly post about product updates and new items. If you're using Facebook, you can schedule posts to make sure that you're keeping your pages up to date. People like it when marketing is fun. It keeps things interesting. The worst thing you can do to your business is to make it boring. Interact with your followers, create polls, and see what they would like to see from you. There are many ways of maintaining that momentum to assure that you keep your audience and keep the sales going. Thanks for watching. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.